YouTube. CJ the Detail Guy. I got a crazy shop chronicle video to share with y'all. I told y'all I'm having issues with these shops around here. I'd have been through 2 different shops for the paint and body on my car. So by the time you see this video and you look at all the videos leading up to this video, actually this is going to be the start of the videos from my vehicle being in the body shop and paint shop. The very first few videos that we started on, and I'm going to backtrack and I'm going to try to stay in order. The very first videos that we started on from when I pulled the car out the yard, the back of my house where I had been sitting at for like 7 years. I brought it to a body shop over here in Hampton and made a deal on that car. And the guy was supposed to, get started on the body work. You probably seen that, go back in the very beginning of my videos and you'll see the guy in. That was Tony Restorations. Well, he was janky and he didn't want to do the right thing, but I had already paid him, so right now I'm out of a lease. I'm out of a car, because I traded him a 94 Caprice bubble joint hooked up, and I propped some videos of that car. And if I could figure out how to do that, I'll put some videos of that car. That car was nice. But he wanted it. I told him I could use that as some of the payment towards getting started on my car. He got that car, he fixed it, did everything he had to do to it. He sold that car quick. With my car, he tried to bootleg my car and do things all janky like on my car. And of course I won't have that because, again, I've been waiting to get this car done for years. So I took my car from him, and that's when I brought it back here to the shop, and y'all saw me start doing the tear down on the car and building up a lot of the stuff on the car myself. So that was the first shop. So I had a buddy of mine some years ago. Me and him used to work together with the cars. He do paint body. Of course, I was a detailer, so I used to wet sand and buff out all his cars for him, for his customers. So I was thinking that he and I had an understanding. So some years ago, the very same car that I'm fixing up right now, I got him, or was getting him, to paint and restore that car. If you go back to my beginning video, I showed y'all the motor that was in the car, the Oldsmobile motor. I had just had that motor rebuilt and put in there, which is why it cranked right up as soon as we pulled it out the yard, because it was tip-top shape. I didn't even have to take the motor out, but I did. So he got the car. This was back in 2008. I paid him for the car, like fully for the car. So from 2008 to 2000, and I want to say 5 years. Let's say from 2008, 5 years. I chased this man around trying to find my car because he had moved away and I couldn't find him. So when I finally found him, the guy was going to jail and he had my car, if you know this area, he had my car way in Virginia Beach. So by the time I got to my car, he had put my car back off in the woods and it had trees growing in it. We're in the engine compartment. So I took my car in, and when I took my car in, of course, he went to jail for like, I don't know how many years he went to jail for. So I counted it as a loss. Like I said, I paid him in full, thinking I'm gonna get the whole car. So I took that as a loss, but I was frustrated. So when I got the car back, I didn't have no keys to the car. He had basically lost my keys. It was some old janky bull crap, right? So I couldn't do nothing with the car, so it just sat for 7 years in my yard. So fast forward to 2020. No, fast forward to 2018. He comes home And he comes to me, he tell me, he owe me, he gonna take care of me, he gonna, fix my car. So I waited, and I waited. Nothing never happened with that car. So this van right here, I had got the motor and stuff redone in this van. So I wanted to keep this van on the road because it's my workhorse. So I got the motor and stuff done, and I brought the car to him. I said, look, don't worry about the Cutlass. Do this van for me. Because I had him do it before, but it was sitting in my yard, and the lawn care people, cutting too close to the van, went up the whole side of my van with their lawnmower, scratched the whole side up. So I switched from, man, go ahead, what you owe me, just flip it on this. Fast forward a whole year, he did nothing with my van. So I was patient. I didn't flip out because in the midst of that time, I was trying to turn a new leaf. I'm coming out the streets, I ain't doing nothing. I'm cleaning up my act, right? So I kind of counted it as a wash again, because while this van was sitting at his shop, he did nothing to it for a whole year. He goes to jail again. Leaves my van sitting in front of his shop, put the key in it, and he locked up for you. So I'm here in the shop working one day, maybe a year later, somebody knocking on my door. I open the door, I'm like, yo, it's him. I apologize, I didn't turn a new leaf, I'm trying to operate with the Lord these days, all that kind of stuff. Me, myself, personally, I was on that same journey, so I was trying to be patient and long-suffering with the brother. Like, all right, man, I understand. But with me, talk is cheap. Don't come telling me what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, all this. I'm going to look at you like you stupid. I'm the type of person where actions speak louder than words, period. It ain't no discussing it, none of that. Don't come to me and tell me nothing about what you're going to do, this, and the third, because I don't believe nothing you say. It's all in your actions. And I should have then said, man, don't even worry about it, and kept it moving. But instead, I had done some things, looked out for him while he was locked up, so he was saying it like it was really heartfelt. So I was trying to be patient and allow that situation to happen. So that's how my car ended back up with him. But I paid him in full because it was some things that I wanted done to the car now, since the last time that we the last time that we was gonna get the car done. I figured, look, let me go ahead and pay you. Since you say you're gonna do me right, I'm gonna go ahead and pay you. I'm gonna buy everything necessary. All you gotta do is body work, paint me up. You know what I'm saying? So he told me how much more he wanted for that. I cashed him out. So I'm thinking, we in good faith at this point. So, he got all my money, he got all my products, he got everything. That was in 2021. Matter of fact, that was in March of 2021. And some of the videos you'll hear me say I got my appointment to drop the car off to paint and body in March. So that was March 2021. It is now December the 31st, 2023. My car has been with this man since March 2021. And in some of the videos, you're going to see where my car is. Today, I'm going to show y'all where my car is at. Where it's at when it comes to being done. And this is going to trip you out, but this is the reason why I say it's something with these shop guys. But the crazy part is, whenever you say something to it, he get an attitude like you bothering him. Man, it's been 2 years. But truth be told, man, it's been almost 15 years, 13, 15 years, since 2008, add that up. That's how long I've been being patient. I only got out of character one time. And even then, because like I said, I was trying to walk a new path. Even then, I caught myself and I walked out that man's shop. Because I knew if I stayed there and I kept going harder and harder and harder, because look, that's hard earned money. Detailing ain't no easy business. You got to get out here, you got to hustle to make every dime that you make, on top of the fact that it's a whole bunch of other detailers out here running the streets too. So it's a saturated business. Now I make good money. I make decent money, but it's still hard earning money. I do everything. Every dollar I make with my hands and my brain. That's how I get all my money. So if I'm paying you to do a job for me, it's because I worked hard to get it, and now I'm trying to treat myself. I don't do too much of nothing. I'm really like a work home type of guy. So I ain't gonna keep, stalling y'all out. But it's 2023. It's December 31st, coming into the new year. I was expecting to have my car back this last time by the first of the year. That's not gonna happen. But I'm gonna show y'all where the car's at, the condition that it's in. Now, mind you, everything on the car is brand new. The motor, the undercarriage, the suspension, the exhaust, the kill mat on the inside, the wiring, the trunk, everything through the whole car is brand new. So I'm gonna let y'all see the condition my car is in now. But I'm gonna tell you this ahead of time. I'm still being patient. But this right here ain't gonna never happen to me again. This is my lesson right here. It's been a long journey because I ain't drove my car since 2008. This is the first car I ever bought with my own cash money. And I rode that car for years. Put another motor in that joint, moved out, left college, moved out of the area, blew the motor in it, put a motor in it, had it running good. That was my car, T-tops, all that. So I was never gonna get rid of the car. I knew eventually I was gonna build it back up because I might put some pictures to show y'all how it was when I got it while I was still in college. Because this was my roller, man. This was the car that I had up under the car cover while I drove around in another Cutlass, a white one, a Salon, Oldsmobile Cutlass Salon, with the shifter in the floor with the sunroof, factory on the 15-inch spokes with the 2-inch white walls. I'll throw a picture of that car in there too. Of course, it was all hood, but I ain't care. I was young. So this car been around for a long time, 43. So I'm gonna show y'all the condition of this car. I miss my car. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the build-up videos leading up to a finished product soon. Hopefully y'all, enjoying that stuff. But this is some of what happens sometimes when you're dealing with some of these shops. That's really just, they don't care about their customers. It's all about them. They take your money, but then they won't do what they promise or what they're contracted to do. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, our word don't mean nothing to nobody no more. Like, I'm 43. We talking about a man that's 50, almost 60 years old. These brothers ain't keeping their word. They not teaching us younger brothers and under us how your word is your bond. Your handshake is your bond. That's what they used to teach. That's what I learned. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming out the country, Smithfield, if y'all know that area, your word is your bond, because a lot of things was done based off the barter system. So if you say you was going to do something, it's expected of you to do it, and vice versa. So that's how I operate, which is one of the reasons why when I deal with somebody, especially in business, I'm going to do exactly what we contract, what we talk about doing. No ifs, ands, or buts, and I'm going to do something extra. So when I'm dealing with you and it's something you're doing for me, I'm going to make sure I take care of you up front so you don't think or feel like I'm trying to get over on you. Whatever you tell me, I ain't going to fuss about it. I'm going to pay you. I just expect it to be right. That's just how I am. That's just how it's always been for me, period. That's how I teach my sons. That's how I teach my daughters. That's how I teach my nephews and anybody around me. That's the way it is with me because I lead by example. That's why I say I don't care nothing about what you say. It's actions. So I lead by example. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. As long as we agree and we agree to the terms, I'm going to do exactly what's asked of me to do and a little extra. But I ain't going to keep stalling this part out. I'm going to go now and I'm going to show y'all where my car is right now. All right? I'll be back. All right? I'm back, y'all. Look at the crazy part of this. That's my shop there. This his shop here. Now, mind you now, I helped him get this shop when things was going crazy for him. So you would think somebody like that owe you a level of loyalty. But that's not the case, y'all. So let me get around this corner. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Look at this. All these cars sitting around out here. All of them, mostly all of them, new cars. Popping up, being placed in front of my car. But this the company right here. This the company right here. Now, he does good work, but it's not done in a timely fashion. The guy's real attitudey, and he just not a man of his word. So I wouldn't suggest him to nobody. That's just the way it is for me now, because we done been through this whole game for all these years, and it's like today if you say something to him, he play it like so. That's wrong, ain't it, y'all? That's wrong. But I got the key. So let me go ahead and open this up and show y'all. Hold 1 second. So I'm inside the shop, y'all. We gonna get a look at this car at the same time, So let me walk around and get over here to see if I can get over here. Get all these cars smashed all up into each other, right? All these cars been in here, or it's cars that came in here after my car. All of them. This one's still sitting here. But look at my car, y'all. This is my car. Now, don't get me wrong. He doing an excellent job on the bodywork on this car. Some of this stuff been done for years. Maybe a year and some change. A lot of it. He done went. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about the positive part right now. He straightened out my T-tops for me where the other guy messed my T-tops all up. Right? Put them on all janky. He fixed all of that. All up the pillars, along the backside, top halves, all the way around. He fixed all of that, which is why one of the reasons why I wanted him to do the work on my car. These doors are replacement doors. If y'all look at some of the other videos, them doors was scratched up real bad, had dents and rust all through them. So I bought new doors, put on the car. He's done a great job with getting dents and all that type of stuff out the car. But with all this stuff around in here, sitting around banging it, who knows if it's still like that, right? So this the car. He got my hood on right, adjusted my hood, right? Did that. Let's get around this other side. Hold on 1 second. Look at this, y'all. Door still off. Had a dent in the bottom of the door. He had to fix it. It's still sitting in the same position. He fixed it, but he ain't finished it as far as the body work goes on. It's been sitting here for months. Months. Look at this. And this is why I'm saying the body work on the car is looking wonderful. He fixed a lot of the issues that I had, especially on the Cutlasses with the rag top. You know, they got the bad section here. He fixed all of that stuff. Even on the trunk area. We're kind of customizing. These are some of the kind of things that I pay extra for. We're customizing the trunk where the bottom hole is a camera. Right? But look at this. Still got to finish it. Look at this. Everything in there was new, y'all. Y'all remember? Everything in there was new. Completely just destroyed. I had to take my battery out because being in his shop, he wants to keep on throwing my battery on the charger rather than just start the car. So it killed the cell in my battery, so I had to take the battery out, get a brand new battery. So this is all the different parts and things that I had purchased. The frame notch still sitting in there. That ain't been done. That's supposed to have been done. That ain't been done yet. Just a lot. Like, brand new rear end. I wish I had a light so y'all could see. So y'all could see up under my car. Everything under there was brand new. Everything was brand new. Maybe I can get a light. Hold on. One second, y'all. Yeah. Look at this, y'all. Fender not done. Look up under there. Y'all gonna see the videos of how I brought this car to him. Let me show you the bottom half of the car. How it look now. Y'all gonna see, like I said, everything on this car was brand new. Look at this. Look up under there. Look how nasty it is under there now. My cutouts won't even open no more. Got so much buildup on them, they won't even open anymore. All the way back, everything is just white and dirty and dusty. Overspray, dust, everything. So I gotta redo pretty much everything on my vehicle. But that ain't the half. Let me show y'all this motor. Matter of fact, look at the inside of my car, y'all. The wires, the shifter, the floors, everything just so nasty. Didn't cover me up, do all kinds of body work in the car, but he covers up the ones he wants to cover up. But didn't cover mine up. So now I'm covered in all kinds of body shop dust and dirt. Right? Look at this. Y'all see it? That stuff was brand new, had shine and everything to it. Wiring was brand new wiring. All dirty like it's all old. Look at my shifter. Brand new shifter. Just filthy. Right? But let me show y'all this engine though. Because this the part that I was the most mad about. Because the type of work and money that went into building this engine. It pissed me off. Like you see the tarp on here now, right? He took my tarp off my motor and put it on this raggedy motorcycle over here in this corner over here. Y'all see this? Covered this raggedy and crashed 4-time motorcycle up with my tarp, left my motor wide open to protect that piece of trash. Took my tarp, and look at how my engine look now, y'all. Do y'all see this? Filter, everything, dirt, dust, dander. Just filthy. This how he do. And don't care. And that stuff is overspray. That stuff ain't just dust. Look. I'm gonna wipe the AC, the heating box. Look at this. See the fingerprint? Y'all see that fingerprint right there? The top layer of dirt come off. The rest of it is overspray. Everything through here was freshly painted. Everything through here was new. Even the front half that has been painted. Because he painted up under the hood. Y'all might can see that. It's painted up under there. But overspray, body shop dust, all of that, y'all. Just don't care. That's how he did me, y'all. Let me show y'all this other side. Hold on. Let me get around here and show y'all. Just don't care, y'all. This is how these shops do. Then they taking off work, knowing they backed up, knowing they ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. Lie to you, tell you all types of dates and times, and ain't gonna do none of that because they know what their real goal is and was, just to take your money. Look at my look at this. Y'all saw how shiny that was. Look at my motor. And there's things I still need to do to it to get it right. But this the car. This the state that it's in at this point after such a good, I mean, I can only say that because it was in my shop. I was working on it. I was trying to take care of it. I was trying to get a lot of stuff done before I brought it here. Because I was thinking that, of course, according to him, I was thinking that this was going to be a quick in and out. Because it won't a lot that actually really had to be done. This is a replacement part. The two doors are replacement parts. My fenders ain't had no dents, just scratches. All you gotta do is trim those. Rework the T-tops a bit. Body work, do the top, around the windows. I mean, body work, regular body work. Paid him thinking, yeah, he gonna have me in and out. But as I stated before, this car came to him in March 2021. It's 2023, December 31st, 2022, going into January 1st, 2023. And this is how my car looked. So all I can say from this experience, don't be like me. I've been allowing this to happen to myself. And some will probably say, you must like it. No, I don't like it. I've just been a lot going on, just been trying to be patient and wait. But take it from me. Get with one of these reputable shops that's going to value you as a customer, that's going to value your dollars that you spend with them, and make sure that they take care of you, right? Companies like that. I got a company now that I can deal with now, but this money right here that's spent, I got to get it. I'm not trying to do court and all that other crazy stuff. This money is owed to me, been owed to me for years. I'm just trying to get this thing done. Get it over with and get it done. Who knows what might happen once I finally get my car, but I got to get this job done. So this is where we're at. Y'all will see the process build up to this. Like, it's work that's been done. You obviously can see that it's work that's been done to the car, but not in a timely fashion. Where you see my car sitting at right now, been sitting for months. Keep coming over here asking questions over and over again. What's up? Get told, oh, I'm going to get started back on it this day, that day. Never happens. See, I'm busy. I'm running around doing my thing. So I don't think about it as much as I should. But I'm ready to drive my car. I ain't drove my car in over 15 years. Longer, since 2008. You know what I'm saying? I ain't drove it since then. I put a new motor in that joker, and it sat from 2008 pretty much till now, until I took the motor out. So just learn from me, man. Y'all get with these good shops, build rapport with them, you know, and just pray that they'll do the right thing by you. But this CJ the Detail Guy, this the start of the Shop Chronicles, dealing with these janky shops here in Virginia, yo. Now this ain't, don't get me wrong, this is not every shop in Virginia. Some of them, because I know some shops, and I hate to say it, it ain't our people. You got to get your stuff done in a timely fashion where you ain't got to worry about nothing, and it's good quality work. Now, don't get me wrong. I know some of my same color. But for the most part, my people, they always want us to patronize each other, but we bad business. We are bad business. We don't value the customer like we should. We just chase the dollar, and once we get that dollar, later for you. That's horrible. We need to change as a people. That's the only way we're going to come up. We always talking about building together, building together. How are we going to build together when we always trying to step on each other or find ways out to snake each other and take money from each other? We got to do better, people, right? Got to do better so we can pull each other out the mud together, you know what I mean? But as long as we doing stuff like this to each other, it'll never happen. My man car over there, this is my buddy. He brought his car a week before mine. Now, granted, he got a whole lot more work that need to be done than I do. But he brought his car maybe 2 months before my car for that very purpose, because he told him he can get as far as he can get on that car because he was getting ready to do mine. Look where that car's sitting at today. It's Chevelle. I think that's a 70, 71 convertible. Look where it's at. Ain't doing nothing. He just got it sitting there. And my man, he patient too. He own a tire shop down the road. He just being patient too, just hustling, getting his coin because he got other cars. Just like me, I got other cars. But I still want this particular car. It's my car. I feel like I don't even own it. So let's do right by each other, people. That's the only way we're going to come up as a nation, man. We always talking about what the other folks doing. What we doing to each other? It ain't good. So we need to fix that. And that ain't everybody, but it's a lot of us. It's the majority. So we need to fix that, people, and do the right thing by each other. But again, this is an update on the 83 Cutlass Supreme T-Top edition. Shop Chronicles. That's what this is going to be called. Shop Chronicles. So y'all going to see the videos from this point forward of all the issues. The videos, just me constantly coming to check on my car. Y'all gonna see all them videos from this point on, all right? So I'll catch up with y'all soon, all right? Gone.